Hi, my name is Jamie Hrbolich, and I'm an 8th grade math DEC teacher, and I volunteer with an organization called Grace and Peace Missionary Fellowship. Earlier this year, I had an idea to connect my Ecot students with students from another country by writing letters back and forth to other students that were their ages in the Dominican Republic.
Hola amigo, me siento bien al leer tu carta y compartir con lo americano.
Hi friend, I am glad to get to write a letter to you comparing the U.S. to the Dominican. Here we have a lot of oceans, rivers, and natural beauty. It is warm here all the time. I am 12 years old and in 7th grade. I go to school in the afternoon. We decided to take some time during our live session to show with the kids, show them a map of the Dominican Republic, show them where it's at. We showed them just the Dominican Republic and where Barahona was and where specifically I would be going. And we also showed a map of where it is in reference to the United States. When we told the students, they were really excited, but they also had a lot of questions. Mainly, they evolved around electronics, Xboxes, and video games. One of the students asked if they played Minecraft there, and I explained to them that most families don't have phones, let alone other electronic devices or TVs. Some of the things that we take for granted here in America that are not in the Dominican, in the average household, is running water, electricity, televisions, internet. School is also very interesting there. Kids go to either school in the afternoon or in the morning. And if you do not have a uniform top or a good pair of shoes, you are not allowed into school for the day. They'll tell you to come back once you have those items. The classroom that they have at Grace and Peace is just a one-room schoolhouse. It's on the side of the mountain. When we came in and presented the letters to the students there, they were really excited, and I think they were a little surprised that there were students in America that wanted to write to them.
Dear Dominican Republic, we heard about how hot it is out there. We also learned about your learning style. It's a lot different from mine. I do all my work on a computer and sometimes it gets confusing. But we have teachers who care a lot about us and are always here for us.
Grace and Peace Missionary Fellowship, it's a family of missionaries that started, they moved down to Barahona in 2000. They provide extra schooling and resources to students. The students can come to the program before or after their school day. They provide them with uniforms, school supplies. They teach them about hygiene. Since fresh water is not readily available to them, the wall of the mission house actually has several faucets set up, and every morning the families walk up the side of the mountain with their buckets, and they fill up those buckets from the well that was dug, and they use that water. That's their water for the day to bathe, to cook, and to clean with. When I was there, I got to help with the children's program either before or after school. And we'd sit down with the kids and work with them with their work. And then also I got the opportunity to go to each child's home and sit down with them and ask some questions and really get a chance to understand what it's like to live there and be a student there. The kids there they're just so full of life. They're so happy, and they're really not any different than, a kid here. This experience has changed my life. It's changed the way I view my life as a teacher. It changes my view on my life as a parent. The biggest thing I want my students to take from this is that happiness is not directly tied to a material object. That happiness is found in who we are as people and how we interact with one another. And that regardless of the situations or the things that we're presented with, that we can still make the best out of whatever we are given.